Are you looking for the best Acer laptops and Chromebooks? In this video we will look at some of best Acer laptops and Chromebooks. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 3. Acer Aspire 3. CPU, AMD Ryzen 3-7320U RAM, 8GB graphics, AMD Radeon storage, 128GB display, 15.6 inches resolution, 1920 by 1080 refresh rate, 60Hz battery, up to 8 hours weight, 3.9 pounds. Heavy. Battery life is not great. Acer calls the Aspire 3 a ready-to-go laptop and, by all reports, it's pretty solid in that department. The Aspire 3 has decent hardware to run the Windows 11 operating system. The AMD Ryzen 3 processor gets good but not amazing speed. Keep your multitasking to a minimum. You also have to watch how many windows you have open at a time, lest you use up the 8GB of RAM you have on board. You get a decent amount of I/O on this laptop, one USB Type-C port, two USB Type-A ports, an HDMI 2.1 port and 3.5mm headphone jack as well. The back cover of the laptop is made with 30% recycled plastic, so it's pretty eco-friendly as well. This is a budget laptop with a 15.6-inch FHD display, so it's a little heavy and the battery life is not great. But if you're looking for a decent-sized budget laptop with a little power, this is a good choice. What the reviews say, reviews of this laptop are positive, with a lot more reviews on Best Buy over Amazon. Most call it a great laptop for work and light gaming. Others compliment the value for the specifications. Number 2. Acer Nitro 17 Gaming Laptop. CPU, Intel Core i7-14650HX RAM, 16GB graphics, GeForce RTX 4060 storage, up to 1TB display, 17.3 inches resolution, 1920 by 1080 refresh rate, 165Hz battery, up to 8 hours weight, 6.8 pounds. FHD screen. Only 16GB of RAM. The Nitro 17 gaming laptop gives you everything you could want in a gaming rig. First of all, there's the 14th generation Intel Core i7 processor, along with 16GB of RAM, a little on the lean side for a gaming laptop. However, the discrete NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 GPU can do quite a bit of heavy lifting in that regard. This one is heavy with a capital OMG at over 6.5 pounds, so don't carry this around that much. Battery life also suffers, with just 8 hours in the tank. But the display is palatial at 17.3 inches. The refresh rate of 165Hz ensures it runs smooth, and the powerhouse GPU keeps your machine fast for your gaming, or even for content creation if that's your thing. What the reviews say, reviews of this laptop are quite positive, averaging 4.3 out of 5 stars on Amazon. Reviewers love the graphics and the sound, both critical needs for a gaming laptop. Most also note that if you want to play games with it, leave it plugged in, because performance is much better. Number 1. Acer Chromebook Plus 514. CPU, AMD Ryzen 3 RAM, 8GB graphics, AMD Radeon storage, 128GB display, 14 inches resolution, 1920 by 1200 refresh rate, 60Hz battery, up to 12 hours weight, 4.1 pounds. Low refresh rate. Chrome OS may not be for you. If you're a fan of Chromebooks and AMD, this Chromebook is perfect for you. This hardware is pretty thin and relatively light with great connectivity. In addition to a single USB-C port and two USB-A ports, this laptop also has a built-in HDMI port so you can connect your laptop to an external monitor. You can either use the monitor to complement the 14-inch screen on the laptop, or just blow things up with a bigger monitor. When you need to head out, the 12-hour battery can keep you going all day, too. AMD is becoming more and more popular in Chromebooks and is a treat to use on the hardware. This laptop also has a MILSTD810H rating, which means you can put it through a lot. The touchpad is also made of ocean-bound plastic and molded into what Acer calls ocean glass to give you a glass-like feel. Overall, this laptop is great for studying, writing, research and even some entertainment. Chrome OS is a fun operating system to play with, like if Windows and Android had a baby. You can even enjoy some Android apps if you want. What our writers say, Forbes contributor Scott Kramer says, the characteristics squelch all previous concerns about Chromebooks. That is, they run super fast now. You can store a lot of files on the machine itself rather than having to put them in the cloud. They can be used to edit photos and videos inherently rather than users having to find web-based solutions. Folks, it's a real computer now.